way more than the Clairen matchup.
I mean, that being said, the MSB matchup today is looking really tough. I mean, just the way he was playing against Deep Brick earlier on stream was really impressive. Just fantastic reads and spacing the entire way through. And of course, the same could be said for SBS as well. So, I mean, look at already MSB or a step ahead, just getting rid of that pillar ahead of time, too.
Super smart. Like, you know what? I'm going to get an edge guard over here. Let me just get rid of this.
Yeah, let me...
never mind. He's going to get an edge guard. Let me bring this back.
Yeah, it's just... I love that he just sets up this wall that he can just get his bouncing against over and over again, and then he can send people at high enough angles that's like a field goal, and they just soar right over it.
Oh, man. This is a...
Oh, I like that approach.
The rock?
Yeah, the rock on the high place?
Smart. It's super smart. Like, they expect like a flat drop or something, and then suddenly this rock shard's flying at the face.
Like, MSB is playing like a little trickster right now. I like it. He's like a prankster, just like, haha, you didn't think I'd do things quite this way.
It's true. And I think that's a really good way to mix up a good player.
Yeah.
Good players are pretty expecting stuff, are pretty used to expecting good options from each other.
Yeah, they're kind of unflappable in that sense.
Sometimes the best options are good players to roll 3 times.
Yeah. Right now, I like that both players have parried themselves and been parry baited immediately. Like, you know, like they recognize how scary the situation is while still parrying themselves. It just shows the tension at play. MSB takes that first stock, but barely. You know, he's at 145. This might be Fire Capital, but that doesn't mean he's going to be able to live forever here. A tipper will do the trick.
Oh, there it is. Because you want to hit only with one of you only want to hit with the tipper, and if you hit with the first hit, you might hit the second and sour.
Yeah, and
so you need to like fastball or drift back out of it.
Exactly.
And that can be tricky.
But yeah, the moment that purple screen came up, you saw it. Oh wow! Just carrying out that second forward air immediately. MSB now in a fantastic position. This is as a player, when you have the first stock be blow to blow dead even, and then you lose your second stock that early, that can be just terrifying, because now you have to turn it up and take their stock just as fast or lose the game. Great use of the counter, though.
And like I said, down B still works in this.
Yeah?
And I feel like it's possible. I know MSB would know this, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be cool to see what he does, because edge guarding Clairen is so important for Kragg. What makes this matchup like hard for Clairen is that Kragg can edge guard Clairen almost as hard as she edge guards and Gordon cast, right? Mm-hmm. And that her edge guard on Kragg is honestly a little harder than it would be against other characters. She wants to stay on stage, and Kragg loves it when you wait for him. Okay, that spacing on that tipper F tilt, that only worked because MSB whiffed a jab. Yep. Like that's how precise that spacing was. And it shows that these players are so good at what they do. Wow. Wow. SBS is not giving up this stock without a fight. Brilliant! And that still doesn't kill, though. He's a big boy. That was so smart. Throw the rock at your pillar, bounce it back, side B into it, and then jump out of that. There we go. That's not going to do it either. SBS actually yelled something at the screen. It's just like, come on, just die. Oh, the wall is in the way in that blast zone now. MSB big boy securing himself great insurance. And the scary thing is here, boy beetle. Like your answers are either just like keep hitting him hard enough so he dies off the top or something, or you switch places with him, right? So that you can knock him to the other side of the screen, but that involves you giving up stage control in that process. And when you're down a stock at 130% on Kragg, you really don't want to give up stage control. Yeah. You only have to contend with one that's going to be falling from the center and home. When any hit can lead to a death here, you got to be so careful. Did you see that he just waited for the forward air and just F-tilt? Eat this. But you know what? You'll die eventually. It's like, oh, forward air does the trick. You're going to take that first game, man. Take it with a 2-stock, too, for that matter. A lot of that just off that huge momentum boost he got from that early second stock. It's true. MSB carried that momentum like a god. And then that, of course, that pillar in the far blast zone. Honestly, I'm already being reminded of MSB versus Mugi back at Frostbite way earlier this year, where the same thing happened. MSB set up a pillar on the far left side of the stage, and Mugi could hit him as hard as he wanted into it, but he'd just keep bouncing off. Because I don't think Clairen really kills at high angles like that to slip past that pillar. The best thing you got is tipper up air and up smash. Yeah, yeah. And down smash, tipper down smash. Tipper back air as well. Tipper so a lot of things, wow. And side B. Yeah, okay. Okay, there are moves, but when you're edge guarding and you're playing neutral, the moves that are going to kill off the side tend to be F smash and F tilt and stuff like that. Exactly, yeah. Those are the ones that you're more comfortable landing with. Forward air, nair, right. Down air off the bottom.
Okay, side special as a reversal is like the sickest thing. Unfortunately, he died immediately afterwards. MSB was more than ready for popping out of that combo with his own down special, but...
Ooh, I love that fair there. Just keep him away from the rock, but he's landing on his pillar, man. What a tip! Wow! That was wild.
It's not even dropping. I love that like these guys keep landing such like back-breaking KOs against each other, and then within like 10 seconds they're just like back to emotional neutral. Like,
yep.
It's just like
emotionless. It's just, they're so stoic.
Oh, gets the turnaround.
A little tricky.
That's the core mix-up in that side special. If you want to get a hard punish on it, you have to guess how it's going to end.
Oh, man. That one's going to be a blow to SBS.
Yeah, just destroying that pillar, forcing that free fall. SBS getting a little bit too adventurous with some of these edge guards, and he's really paying for it now.
And this is to get into loser's top 8, so this is out of the tournament.
Yeah.
At 9th place. I believe, right? Tied for 9?
Yeah, and I mean, we had Blue fall earlier as the other Arizona representative, so it's actually all on SBS. But, I mean, MSB doesn't care. You know, he's got his own journey.
He's like, your book was a great read. I loved seeing the hero's journey, but understand that I'm also the hero of my epic, and I have to win this.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. Everyone's the hero of their own story, man. And MSB right now looking like a Japanese anime protagonist here.
What, that he died?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, well, here we go. SBS looking to get some mixies.
My bad. Did I say
Mixy
MSB
stuff.
looks like an anime protagonist? Who's the SBS? At my darkest moment, I must summon forth the power of my friends.
Oh.
Get up, smashed.
Wow. I mean, it's funny to me because I know like how close. Yo, AZ Forsburn. I don't know what SBS just yelled.
But that shit-eating grin.
Yo.
Piercing my heart. Oh, no.
Oh, be still, my heart. I actually... I have the biggest dumb grin right now. I just can't wait. This skin...
This is the anime protagonist.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to his roots.
He goes back to old familiar when the going gets tough.
What'd he say? Oh! I'm gonna skin of my scene to you. Oh my goodness.
That is some serious shade.
Jesus.
Yo, when's the AZ versus New York City Civil War happening?
I can't wait. That sounds like fun.
It actually does. Like the New York guys are crazy good. But I love this custom skin, like not just the smoke clouds being the AZ thing, but the freaking cactus that appears after every single teleport.
It's nuts, dude. And I heard Bagels, the funniest John I think I've heard. Also, that edge guard was destined.
That was actually a beautiful, completely optimal edge guard.
I heard Bagel saying that he's going to attack the cactus and look like a big dummy in tournament. Oh, man.
Okay, waiting for some sort of reaction. MSB doesn't give it, just jumps away from that cape.
I do like this last-ditch effort, this attempt here. Because you know what? If the Clairen isn't working, sometimes you need something else.
Yeah.
And he definitely has a force, but this is looking rough right now.
Oh my god, all that damage, and MSB waiting for one more opening, but SBS keeps it together, still falls to that forward air in center stage.
This is looking rough, man. MSB with a huge lead.
Oh, that's actually it. SBS just kind of deciding as soon as that happened that was it. You at least got to play the skin of the character that he